Well, look at there, folks. Twice in 1 week, we got ourselves a sighting of the Pirata Vias right here in Fillmore County. The Fillmore County subspecies known as the deputy. We've got 2 sightings in 1 week. Whatever we're going to do about that. Look at that. And that is a common mating display right there that you see right there. That's a common Pirata Vias mating style, where they will pull up next to one another and they will pass sweet nothings on to one another, talking about all the things that they've done. It's kind of like a peacock, a prune, where they peacock a little bit. What you get right there is you got one showing off to the other and the other one being impressed. So, folks, I don't know what to tell you, but not only is it 2 sightings in 1 week, but it's 2 sightings in 1 week within a couple of days of each other, and it's daytime. Now, folks, you very rarely ever see them sitting in an ambush position like that in a mating ritual during the daytime. Do you understand what you have seen? Can you even begin to comprehend what it is that just took place right there before your eyes? Pirata Vias in a mating ritual, peacocking in the daytime in their ambush position. Folks, this is unheard of in this region. Very rarely do you ever catch something like that on video. You should be happy that you got to see that. Whoops, I better put on my persona. You should be happy that you got to see that, folks. Now, I'm going to finish where I was going. Maybe we'll come back. We can see them in the act of the actual Pirata Vias mating. Well, folks, what you see here is they are still in the middle of their mating ritual. See, they have not moved. This is a very common mating part, or part of the mating ritual, where they will sit for long hours, look into one another's eyes, and whisper the sweet nothings of their days. They will do that for a very long time. Sometimes it could take up to an entire, in the Pirata Vias, the road pirate community, it is known as a shift. What they do is they spend these waking hours seemingly asleep, but also courting. And while they're courting, they will stay in these muted positions like that, where they are able to communicate with one another throughout the day in a very long and lazy way, and therefore find an enjoyment in one another's company as they determine which of them is going to be the alpha in the relationship. And when that happens, then you have the Pirata Vias coitus, if you will. Once you establish that alpha position. And it's actually a beautiful sight. It really is. It's a beautiful sight when you see it. And it's not often that you catch them, like I said, in the daylight hours. Now, it is evening. It's getting on to dusk around these parts. So you may find that they become very active in their hunting later on as the sun begins to go down. And so what will often happen is that the approaching alpha will bring the target of the courting a potential prey victim, and it'll let the potential target of the courting, it'll let that potential target feed on the lifeblood first. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in to this episode of Wildlife here on MBRR podcast. Until next time, later.